Okay guys, so we're here from the last video about that Kali Kali and Lehi fish from Hawaii. So we made sushi with the first part, so this part we're gonna make, we're gonna fry it. So I just wanted to let you guys see how easy it is to fry this fish. I've never tried it before, but I know that it's like any other fish and it's gonna be very simple. So I cut it in finger-sized pieces. Really nice pieces, and this one I'm just going to cut down the middle. So we've got 3 pieces of the Kali Kali, and we've got several pieces of the Lehi fish, or Lehi. It's Lehi. So however they pronounce it, I'm not 100% sure. But so I've just put some Himalayan pink salt on there, and now I'm going to mill some black pepper on there. And if you guys have watched any of my other videos, you know that I take flour, season it with salt and pepper, and put it in a Ziploc bag because it saves from mess and having to clean up that flour going everywhere. So I have hot oil on my fire right now. It's been heating up for about 10 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I don't use any egg or egg wash. I take the fish straight from the plate, take the cut pieces right from the plate, and I put them in that Ziploc bag. And then what you want to do is you want to seal it so there's air in there, and just shake it around in that flavored flour that I use. And I use all-purpose flour, little salt, little pepper. And then what I can do...
Question, can you use gluten-free?
You can use gluten-free, but you have to put the oil a little lower so that it doesn't burn, because gluten-free flour browns really fast and tends to burn. So yeah, if you want to do it gluten-free, you can use gluten-free flour, cassava flour, almond flour, any one of those flours. But I don't have to stick to any gluten-free regulations, so I like just using the all-purpose flour. And I put it in the pot, and if you walk over to the pot, you'll see the kind of bubble that you want when your fish is frying. See, I've got that on a medium to medium high fire. It's about 285 degrees is what the temperature of the oil is. And you just put them in there until they start floating to the top and turn golden brown. And that's what I do. So I've just put 6 pieces in there. And now I'm not going to put any more because you don't want the oil to get cold and start boiling the fish. And now, yeah, we should have enough time to sit through the entire duration from start to finish of how we're frying that. And while it's frying, what I like to do is so that we can soak up all the oil, I like to take some paper towels. I take like 4 pieces and use them as a diaper to soak up the oil, and that's what I'm going to be putting the fish on. So you let it fry, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what it looks like to know that it's ready, and how can you check to make sure that your fish is thoroughly fried. I don't like it to where my fish is milky and wet. I like my fish to almost be like a chicken tender, you know, right all the way through, very tender, very juicy and flavorful. So that's what we're going to be shooting for, friends. We are going to try to make this as perfect as possible. I always like to keep my surface area clean so that, you know, it makes your food, it makes me feel better about my food anyway when my surface area is clean. So we're going to go ahead and let this cook. It's frying really nice. You look at the oil, you see the bubbles, that constant bubble. That's what I like. A lot of people think that you need a deep fryer to fry things, and you don't. You know, you can make sure that things aren't sticking on the bottom. You see my fry pot that I use is very well seasoned. I've been using it for years, and so nothing will stick to the bottom of that pot. It's an industrial cast aluminum pot. I really like cooking with it, especially when I have to fry small things in small amounts. I can use that. So your fish is getting, you know, it's coated well with your flour. You don't need egg to make a batter. You can if you want to make a bear batter, or if you just want to make a tempura or an egg batter. I'll do a couple videos on different types of batter coming up soon. But for right now, even when I fry chicken, I don't like to make a big batter. I just dredge it in flour, and I season the flour, and I season the fish and chicken, and I fry it in this pot right here, and it always comes out beautiful. So to check on my fish, you can either use a slotted spoon or a fine slotted spoon is what I have right now, so that when you pick up your fish, you pick up minimum oil. So we're going to go ahead and let that go and let it fry, and it should be ready in probably about 5 to 7 minutes. It'll be ready. Tune in real soon, and I'll show you what it looks like right before I take it out. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.